Homeschool parents ask, are we focusing too much on memorizing dates and names? What if science shows that most of that memorized information is gone in days? The hidden cost is that this method actively hinders critical thinking skills. It can create intellectual passivity, good at tests, but hesitant with new problems. We will break down the science of real learning and the true purpose of memorization. So, what is happening in the brain? It comes down to surface learning versus deep learning. Surface learning is the rote memorization of isolated facts. Its only goal is to pass a test. Deep learning is understanding the why behind the what, connecting ideas for long-term mastery. This explains why a student can ace a multiple-choice test but be unable to apply that knowledge. Think of it like this. Surface learning is a pile of bricks. Deep learning builds a house. This difference is physical. Genuine understanding builds stronger, more permanent neural pathways. Imagine a path in a forest. Rote memorization is walking it once, leaving a trail that quickly vanishes. Conceptual understanding is walking that same path daily, making it a well-worn, permanent trail. These stronger pathways make knowledge durable. That is why a learned concept stays, while a rote fact disappears. The brain is a ruthless filter. It only commits things to long-term memory when it finds meaning and connection. This search for meaning is why conceptual learning boosts motivation. Students become investigators, not just transcribers. So how does this look in a real homeschool lesson? Let's take one of the biggest culprits, teaching history. Memorizing 1492 does nothing to teach the world-altering consequences of that voyage. The cause, effect, and bias. This is why timelines so often fail. We treat them as lists of dates, not as a visual story of causation. This leads to a question that paralyzes many parents. If memorizing dates is wrong, are facts useless? And here the argument takes a counterintuitive turn. The answer is no, and the reason is profound. Cognitive science shows something shocking. Factual knowledge is the raw material needed for critical thinking. You cannot think critically about a topic you know nothing about. Facts are the nodes. Understanding connects them. Memorized facts are the foundation, but not the house itself. A curriculum with only facts is just a pile of bricks. So the problem isn't memorization. The real problem is memorization without context. How do we combine all of this? How do we teach facts to build those strong neural pathways? Recall those strong neural pathways. They are built on meaning. In history, meaning comes from the story. The solution is to teach the why before the when. Once a student understands the story, the date becomes its anchor. This is the key. We give facts a job to do. When facts serve understanding, you get flexible, cross-disciplinary thinking. This allows students to transfer knowledge. They can see patterns and solve problems they've never seen before. So, are homeschoolers doing too much memorization? They are often focusing on the wrong kind, isolated, context-free facts. The goal is to stop teaching facts in isolation and instead embed them within a rich story of connections and consequences. Stop asking what happened on this date. Start asking what chain of events gave this date significance. With this shift, you move from a fact dispenser to a guide. You are teaching your children how to think. Your challenge this week: take one lesson plan. Find one list of facts and build a story around it that explains the why. You'll see more engagement, build stronger memories, and create a true, lifelong learner.